Welcome back, Sunny Fit Fam. My name is Ashton. Today we're about to go through a 20-minute workout. I do suggest you add a resistant band, so if you have one handy, go ahead and grab it. It can be done without. You're gonna feel it either way. Today we've designed a workout that is both for stretch and for strength, specifically to make you a stronger rider, but it could help you if you're running or just living your everyday life, because a lot of us are very quad dominant. We're gonna work on the posterior chain, our core, and a little stretch from the lower back. So go ahead and take yourself long ways on your mat, feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna take a big bend from the knee. We're gonna stretch our lower back. Slow, flat dive forward, stopping halfway, stretching the back of your legs, and then releasing your hands and the crown of your head heavy to the floor. Soft bend in the knees, press out from the ankle to the inner thighs, rolling up nice and slow. Your feet are your anchor underneath you. Stand up tall, big shoulder shrugs back and around. We go through it again, bend at the knees. Press from the heels, arch your lower lumbar, go even slower through the flat dive. Exhale down, lengthening your legs, releasing hands and head. Soft bend in the knees, anchor your heels, and start to roll up. So feel your inner thighs pressing out, foot stability underneath you. Come up nice and tall, big circles forward. We have a tendency to cave our chest when we ride. This helps us open up our posture, find the right alignment, bend with me. We got 2 more times. Arch, exhale, breathing out the mouth, inhaling in the nose. Feel that forward fold, bend your knees, and let's do it one more time. Finding your inhale up, bend your knees, exhale, arch, flat dive, down with me. This time, hold your forward fold. Soften a bend in your knees. Let's reach for our elbows, rock side to side. Your feet and your inner thighs are still the anchor. So keep your heels rooted, your thighs pressing out, waking up your hip flexors, stretching your lower back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands, roll up one final time with me. Big shoulder shrug back. Now, we're going through our posterior chain, the back side of the legs today. So let's start with the calf. Your feet are gonna go right underneath your hip bones. You're gonna lift up, resist, instead of just going up and down and crashing. So up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Can you resist putting pressure on your toes, coming up to the ball of your foot, and imagine your heels dropping in sand. Up, up, down, down. Feeling the same ankle stability as you land. 3 more. Taking it down. Last 2. Final 1. Lift up. Exhale, drop down. Now, we're gonna step it out to the right. You're gonna bring your hands down to prayer, and we're gonna start to pulse. So we're going down into our right heel. We're feeling our inner thighs, ankle stability. One more time. We're gonna go for 10. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands back to prayer, and we pulse, rooting through your heel. As your heel connects, you find your energy pressing down and down, also connecting glute and hamstring together. Let's go for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stand up tall. Now your feet are wider. We're gonna go through that same flat dive. You're gonna see if you can bring maybe your fingertips, maybe your palm down to the mat. Release your head heavy. Take a nice deep breath. This time, we're gonna walk our hands past our right toe. Reach your right arm up. Feel the stretch down the back side of your right leg. Shuffle your arms back through the center. Both palms crossing, left foot, stretching left palm up. Come back to the center. Let your heels slide back underneath your hips. Flat dive up. We're gonna come up on the inhale. We're gonna exhale, keep lengthening your legs. See if you've increased your flexibility, bringing your palms a little closer to the floor. Big deep breath. Let's bend at the knees together. Let's roll up nice and slow. Standing up nice and tall with our shoulders back and down. It's time to take it down a level. We're gonna sit down, find your resistant band. Remember, you have the choice not to use it at all. Sliding our band 2 inches above our knees. And then we're gonna lay down on our right hip. So even though I'm taking you down on your right hip, I want you to imagine that you're in a side plank the whole time. So at no point do we collapse into our shoulder. We wanna build shoulder stability and feel your oblique fully engaged. Your knees are at the corner of your mat. Your heels tuck in the center. Keep your heels connected for the first set. Taking it out, resist back in. Similar to our calf raises, where you found the resistance instead of just going with your own momentum. Engage your muscles as you press out. Engage your muscles as you allow yourself to pull in. Slow and controlled. Breathing as you press. This moment is key if you ride and even if you run. We have a tendency to let our knees cave in. We're strengthening our inner thighs so that we can really balance inner and outer thighs. We're headed to a pulse in 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your feet connected. Little press up and up. So you feel this right in the depths of your inner thighs and along your outer seat. Check in with your upper body. Are you collapsing? If so, press up a little bit stronger. Feel your right waistline active. And we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reset. Take a big inhale in. We're gonna lift up so that our thighs and our shins are parallel. You're gonna press back. Notice it's easy to swing and move my hips. Pretend your hips are an anchor. Squeezing your left glute. Aligning knee to hip. Slow and controlled to start. Pressing back for 8. Here's 7. Re-engage upper body. Press up and away from your mat. 5 more. Fight to keep left thigh bone up. Preparing to hold in 2. Last one, it's gonna burn. You feel the top of your glute, little tap back and back. That's glute max. Reach the top of the glute. Fighting to keep your inner thigh lifted. Let's go, 10. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come in, reset. We're gonna come back to the parallel position. Bring our knee back in line with our hip. This time extend out and in. Notice my heel is in a straight line with my hip. We're gonna kick 4 more times. I know, I feel it, it burns. Here's 3. We have 2. Hold, take it down and down, up and up. Down, down, up, up. 6 more. Your heels can stop right at your hip. It doesn't need to go any higher. Let's go for 3. Great, here's 2. Final one's the hardest one, but we always finish what we start. Nice work. Now you get to lay down. We're gonna take ourselves down. I just want gentle glute bridges. So your knees are right in line with your hips. Your hands can go by your hips. We're gonna lift up, up, down, down. So that slow, steady rhythm. I want this one to feel more like a stretch after all the effort left glute just gave. You do have bands on, so think about slightly pressing out instead of letting your knees cave in. The body is always looking for a way to make it easier, but we don't grow when we just look for easy. We grow when we allow ourselves to feel that moment of stretch, moment of discomfort. We're gonna do 3 more lifts. Up, up, down, down. Notice the stability of your ankles for these last 2. Final one. Lift up, Let yourself have a small hold, squeezing both glutes. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, come down. Bring your knees to heart. Soft little rock to the right and to the left. Maybe take the head to the right and to the left. And then we're gonna roll up. We're gonna switch hips. Now we lay down on the left hip, pretending we're in a left side plank. Knees right at the top of the mat. We've got our heels squeezing in towards our glutes. Keep your heels and toes connected. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Always exhale when you press. Training your body to breathe when something feels hard. It's a habit outside of this room that when things get hard, we close off our airways, build the tension, and store all that stress in our muscles. But your workout is a good opportunity to release and let it go instead. Using our muscles for strength, not for storage. We're gonna do it 6 more times. Up, up, down, down. You got this. Up, up, down, down. 4 more. Check in with your heels and toes. Are they still together? Are you pressing away from your left arm? Here goes that last one. Take it up, up, feel the hold, and pulse. You're not just pulsing your leg up and up. You're holding on to the contraction. So think squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come down, breathe. Lifting our right thigh up to parallel position with control as if my hand was behind your right hip. Press back. You can use your upper body as a strong anchor as well if you feel yourself rocking. Or you could lose the resistant band. We only grow by accepting to start right where we are. We build strength and resistance once our body learns to do it in the right, proper form. So form is always over weights, always over your resistance band. You'll get to the point where you can add bands. If you're not there today, that's more than okay. Press back, let's hold, let's pulse. Tapping right toe back a single inch. So you're pulsing, but you're really squeezing right glute in and in. Here's 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it in, lower down, maybe give yourself a little love tap. Deep breath, coming back to parallel, aligning knee to hip, extend. So imagine someone pulling on your heel, lengthening your leg, making sure that your heel stays right in line with your hip if you can. 6 more, it's a small number. Here's 5, fight to keep your thigh lifted. 4, you got it, here's 3. Last 2. We're gonna kick out, we're gonna hold, slow drop down, give yourself a breather if you need it, and then lift up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Last 5. You got it, here's 4. Final 3, best 3. You got 2. Shoot for your hip line for this last one. Beautiful, bring it in. Maybe tap it out, you get to lay down again. So we lay flat on our back, giving ourselves a mini little stretch for our lower lumbar, feet, knees in line with hips, lift up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Now today we focused on inner and outer thighs, glutes and hamstrings, because anytime you run, anytime you ride, you're really working the quad muscle a lot more than the back side of your body. So finding the balance in your workouts is key. Balancing front to back side. We're gonna lift up and hold in 4. Here's 3. Last 2. Lift up and hold. Holding the contraction of your glutes. Taking a deep breath in. Last 5. Coming down in 4. 3, 2, gently reset your tailbone down. Pull your knees closer to your heart. Soft rock right to the left. Optional, maybe turn the head with it. Massage the back of the head. And we go for 4. Here's 3. Last 2. And a 1. See if you can slip your band down to your ankles. We're gonna go into ab work to finish it off because a strong core is always gonna empower a strong workout. Band is optional, take it off if you need to. We're gonna go to a round back, bring your knees in, press out, flat spine. Bring it in, keep the tension on the band as you press and as you pull. As you press out, tuck your tail slightly, pulling from your lower abs. We're gonna do 4 more. Here's 3. We have 2. Last one, in, out, out. Now bring your hands up, roll your spine, pump your palms as you press your thighs out. So you're pressing out from the ankles, pumping your palms down as if you're in 100s, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knees and loose the band. We're gonna cross, right foot over left, hug the back of our left hamstring. And this time as we gently rock side to side, we're gonna have a small press on the right knee. Breathing. And then let's switch it out. So uncross, bring your left ankle over your right, roll up, reach for your right hamstring, then flatten your spine when you're ready with a gentle press from the left knee. Every exhale, letting your shoulder blades melt deeper into the mat. Then uncross when you feel ready. We're gonna kick our toes over our hips. Final stretch is just to get the circulation back in the legs. We might flex and point, flex and point. Getting your energy and the blood flowing back to the heart. Let's make circles to the right. Giving love to our joints. There's a lot of tension when you're strapped into your saddle. Reversing your circles. And then bring the knees down. Final rock and roll up. Let's take it center. One big stretch to finish. Bring our hands up and down to our heart. Thank you guys for working out with me today. I hope you use that to really strengthen your rides and strengthen your posterior chain. I look forward to seeing you again.